Oh my god. Oh my god. Huh. Guess I'm not dead. I guess someone put the sweater on me. Anyways, you know what I can go for right now? A nice 3D platformer. I don't feel so good. I think this has to do with the fact that I thought I was dead, but yeah, no, I don't feel so good. Oh god. My bad. That was gross, but... Yay?
The Ninjabread Man. The Ninjabread Man. Nah, that's pretty clever. It's a 3D platformer on the PS2 and the Wii, two of the most popular consoles ever, that many companies saw as a cue to dump a whole bunch of shovelware on, something that publisher Data Design knows oh too well.
Well, I've seen the worst of it. You know, I've already played 2 Game Mill Entertainment games, Popeye, Gollum, and Color Dinosaur, and a bunch of other games that were kind of decent, but no way is Data Design worse than Game Mill Entertainment. And if they are, at least I'm only playing 1. Right? Anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna go play the Ninjabread Man. Got my Wiimote and nunchuck ready.
Wow, look at how many people wanted to work on the Ninjabread Man. Good for the resume, I guess. Here we go, the Ninjabread Man. There is no music on this title screen or any sound, but I'm excited.
Oh, that's where it was!
Okay, so I've selected to play the game, and I have to start at the training dojo. It's cool that the game gives me a little tutorial to prepare me for the whole 3 levels up ahead.
How much do they charge for this?
So the tutorial starts and, yeah, something is just not right. Maybe it's probably most likely the fact that I'm playing this with a Wiimote and nunchuck.
But to be fair, games like, say, Super Mario Galaxy use the Wiimote and nunchuck very well, so maybe I'll just get used to it.
But that's not all. In order to jump, you need to swing the nunchuck upwards.
Hooray!
Alright, time to put the ability to jump with the nunchuck to the test. We got platforming.
So this is the kind of game I'm playing?
I'll tell you what doesn't feel right. This game is already somewhat clunky. Mr. Ninjabread over here doesn't really have the weight you would think he'd have. And the controls are often somewhat delayed as well. So you'll be running up this thing, but you inch a little bit over to the corner, and you have to start from the bottom again. All the while, you are using a fucking Wiimote and nunchuck, the latter of which is used for jumping. The terrible controls are something that talking about it doesn't quite do it justice. I hate doing this, but it's really something you need to play for yourself in order to fully understand how fucking awful it is. Eventually, you end up platforming correctly, and now you get to continue. Oh yeah, by the way, do you like this song? You know, the song that's playing? You do? You better, cause that's all you're gonna hear. So now the game introduces combat.
Oh, goody!
So as you would expect, you swing the Wiimote and then the Ninjabread Man swings his sword. The problem, however, is, remember, the button controls are already unresponsive and then throw in the motion controls. You often swing the Wiimote and nothing happens. Other times you swing the Wiimote and Ninjabread Man does in fact swing his sword, and it looks like it should be hitting an enemy, but for whatever reason, the game tells you to kick rocks.
Shit. I might have to.
The last thing that the tutorial shows you is shooting. Cause yeah, in addition to combat and platforming, there is shooting. If I'm gonna be honest, the shooting is probably the least frustrating thing so far. I mean, there are still moments where the game decides not to work, but still, I'll take what I can get. So I've done the shooting part of the tutorial, and now I have finished the tutorial.
Yeah, you heard me right. I just finished the tutorial. But look, the good thing is now I know how to play the game.
Alright, now time to start level 1. Lollipop Forest. Okay, that blue thing looks pretty cool. Let's go see what it is.
This game is making DPX mad!
Alright, let's ignore the platforming for now. Let's fight some of these enemies.
DPX getting real mad!
So remember earlier when I said how unresponsive and slippery and clunky and overall rough the controls are during the tutorial? Well, it comes fully into play during an actual level. I'm swinging my fucking sword and nothing is happening! Why? Oh, and don't even get me started on the platforming. I already thought it was bad enough during the tutorial, but this shit makes me look like Dean Takahashi. Get the fuck up there, you stale-ass bread bitch!
75 years later.
Oh my god, I got the thing!
I thought this day would never come. Wait a second. I got 7 more?
No. No!
I have to do this shit 7 more times? Are you kidding me?
You know what? No. I'm not doing this. This game might only have 3 levels. I'm sure if I really knew what I was doing, I could probably finish it in like less than an hour, but no. I'm not subjecting myself to this anymore.
I can't even put into words how unfun this game is to play. It's something that you can't really properly grasp unless you try for yourself. The Ninjabread Man is a game where even just moving your character is so clunky, so slippery, so unresponsive, it makes the game unplayable. I'm not kidding when I say that the Ninjabread Man is one of the worst games I've ever played. Very few games have frustrated me this much when it comes to the very basics in being able to fucking play it. But the Ninjabread Man does it.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and fuck you! Man, it can't end there. But honestly, maybe it should.
TPX.
Zach? Like, youtube.com/Zachary Attacks? Why are you here?
Did you know that Tom Cruise is my uncle?
Huh. What?
Yeah, I bet you didn't. Anyways, I'm actually here because I heard about your marathon you're doing, and I heard you're playing the Ninjabread Man.
Was playing the Ninjabread Man. Not anymore. Fuck that game.
Well, I'm here to tell you, official federal law, that you actually can't play the Ninjabread Man. Not anymore. Because you need to play Anubis 2 first.
Wait, where did this come from?
Merry Christmas, DPX.
What? Oh, I mean, I got some time to kill, so let's check out Anubis 2. And maybe when we're playing that, can figure out what happened to Anubis 1, because I don't know.
Huh. Same logos as Ninjabread Man, same title screen as Ninjabread Man, same music list and sound list profile select as Ninjabread Man, same music randomly deciding to pop up now as Ninjabread Man, same level music as Ninjabread Man, same UI as Ninjabread Man, same little tutorial video in the top as the Ninjabread Man, same tutorial level as the Ninjabread Man, the controls are even the same as the Ninjabread Man.
Oh, I get it now. I know what happened to Anubis 1. It actually has a different name. It's called the Ninjabread Man.
They did not. Data Design did not do this. No way did they release the same game twice.
I'm serious. They didn't.
I'm not kidding. This is literally a reskin of the Ninjabread Man. This tutorial level is the exact same as the one I played in Ninjabread Man. This is despicable. Not even Game Mill Entertainment did this. Alright, I beat the tutorial. The first level has to be different, right?
Okay.
So, the first level isn't quite the same as Ninjabread Man. It doesn't have the same exact layout, but I'm still playing the same game. I said I can't play the Ninjabread Man anymore, but here I am.
But now, in the famous words of Filthy Frank, it is time to stop. Nice try, Data Design, but it ain't happening again.
Hey, DPX.
Wait, PatLuigi? Like youtube.com/PatLuigi? You're here?
Yeah, DPX, I heard about the marathon that you're doing.
Yeah, it's going, really well.
The Ninjabread.
Yeah, about that, I already played that game, and never again. And then Zach swung by, and he made me play Anubis 2, and it's the same thing!
Well, funny you mentioned that, because I was just thinking, you can't play the Ninjabread or Anubis 2 without Rock and Roll Adventures.
Wait, how'd I get this? What type of black magic bullshit are you guys doing?
What? I can't hear you. Anyways, Merry Christmas, dumbass.
I feel contractually obligated. No! Stop! There's no way. They did not.
Okay, so I guess I was right when I said that there was no way Data Design made the same game twice, because they didn't. They made it 3 times?! Oh my god, this tutorial level is literally the exact same. The layout is identical. They didn't even bother changing it. The game tells you how to jump, the game tells you how to double jump, then there's an annoying and clunky platforming section, followed by something you collect, which opens a door to the next part of the tutorial, where the game then teaches you how to attack enemies, and then teaches you how to shoot. This is literally a copy and paste.
Huh? I'm sorry? What was that? Wanna repeat that?
I cannot believe this. I just can't. What other publisher puts out 3 games that are literally copies and pastes?
I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. Nope, not happening. I already played this game twice. Consider it 3 times now. It's best I call it here. I'm done. We're not doing this.
Yo, yeah.
ML? Like youtube.com/dumpling studios? I didn't invite you guys. What are you doing here?
So, remember the last time I was here, I told you to go touch some grass? Well, did you do it?
Bro, come on. You know how I am. You know me. Of course not.
I knew you wouldn't change. But anyway, I heard about the Christmas marathon you were doing.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah, and I heard you doing an episode about the Ninjabread Man.
Yeah, and Zach already made me play Anubis 2, and PatLuigi already made me play Rock and Roll Adventures.
Ha, interesting.
Don't you fucking dare!
So, I can't wait to tell you can't play Ninjabread Man without playing Mythmakers, Trixie, and Toyland.
You fuck! Wait, when did I get this? What are you guys doing? So that happened, but there's no way. They didn't do it again. No, there's no way they did it again. Did they? They did.
It would be incorrect of me to say that I am at a loss for words. There have been moments where I have no words to describe something. But this is one of those moments where I have negative words, if that makes sense. I cannot believe this. Data Design made the same game 4 times! And I can't just say that they are similar. No, these are the same 4 games, with the only difference being one of them you play as a gingerbread man, one of them you play as Anubis, one of them you play as Elvis, and one of them you play as everyone's favorite gaming icon, Trixie. Did they really care that little? Did they make the same game 4 times and thought nobody would notice? Did they think that since it's the Wii, it'll just blend into the crowd of shitty shovelware Wii games? This should be illegal.
Speaking of illegal, by the way, I don't have the games anymore. Yeah, I threw them in with a whole bunch of toxic waste, and they're all being dumped somewhere, and, I labeled them as being from PatLuigi, Zach, and ML, respectively. I don't think it's much to worry about, really. Oh, this? Oh, no, don't worry about this. It's just a letter from the IRS. Anyways, 11 down, 1 to go.